Chapter 7, Section 1, 3, 4, 5, Review. Study guide for your test. Okay, number 1, anything to the 0 power is 1. So it's letter A. Number 2, we want to get rid of the negative exponent, so I'm going to bring it to the bottom of my fraction, keep my parentheses, to this positive second power, make sure you put it under a 1, and then you're going to go through and you're just going to do the math. So keep the 1 on top, and then you're going to go negative, and a negative is a positive. 8 times 8 is 64. So it's 1 over 64. So it's letter C. Okay, the next one, number 3. Okay, I'm going to keep my 8. I'm going to keep the k to the 5th power, and I'm going to bring that t and make it a positive 2 to the 2nd power by bringing it to the bottom. So I've got 8k to the 5th over t to the 2nd. And that one, letter B. Number 4, I'm going to keep my 8 at the top. I'm going to bring the a to the negative power to the top, because now I'm going to make it a positive exponent. And I'm just going to leave my b to the 9th at the bottom. So I'm looking for the answer 8a to the 9th and b to the 9th. So it looks like it's letter A. Okay, number 5. Okay, I'm going to keep my 5. I just have one number. So I'm going to keep my 5. Okay, now I've got a multiplying basis. I'm going to add exponents, so it's going to be y to the 14th. So 5y to the 14th, and it looks like it's letter C. Oop, C. Okay. Okay, now put my dog outside. So now, number 6. Okay, we've got a power to power. This looks like a 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8, so I look for x to the 8th as my answer. So look over here, looks like it's letter D. Okay. Number 7. Okay, I look for the numbers. Let's see, I just have one number, which is negative 3, so I'm going to keep my negative 3. Then I've got a to the 2nd, and oop, okay, scratch that. What did I forget to do? I didn't look real closely, so I'm looking, and I've got a 2 on the outside. This is power to power. Oh, what am I doing? Power to power, so I'm going to multiply everything I see inside this parentheses, including the 3 and including this one. So I'm going to multiply everything I see. So I have a negative, and negative is a positive, so my answer is going to be positive. And then I've got 3 to the 2nd power, a to the, so it's 2 times 2 is 4, and then b to the 10th. And now I have a to the 2nd. Oh, what did I do? Didn't look closely. Now I got a 5 out there. So as I'm looking at it, I need to now go 5 times 2, which is a to the 10th. And then 5 times 2 is b to the 10th. Now let's see if I can find the right answer here. Okay, so now I've got 3 times 3 is 9. And then I have a to the 4th and a to the 10th. I'm going to add those together. Yikes. Add those together. I get a to the 14th. And then I have b to the 10th and b to the 10th. So I add those together, get b to the 20th. Let's see if we can find that answer. So I have positive a, or positive 9, a to the 14th, b to the 20th. Looks like it's letter C. Okay, so make sure you do that. Don't do the mistake I did. Look carefully at the whole problem And if you have power to power, do those first, and then combine like terms. Okay, the next one, I have 4/10 over 4/9. Okay, this is a division problem, so we're going to keep the base. It's not a 1, it's a 4. We're going to keep the 4, and then we're going to subtract. 10 minus 9 is 1, so it's 4 to the 1, which is just 4. So I'm looking for the number 4, which is A. Okay, the next one, number 9, we got 2 more to go. Okay, they look like they're both Q's, and so this is division. So I'm going to keep my base. It's not 1, it's a Q, and I got 8 minus 11, so 8 minus 11 is keep, change, so it's -3 because you're going to subtract first and keep the sign. Okay, so now I look, does it have Q to the -3? And it doesn't, so then that tells me I need to simplify it one more time and make it 1 over Q to the 3rd. And now I look to see if that's one of my choices, and I look, and it looks like it's all the way down here to letter D. Okay, last one. I am going to look at my G first. So I'm going to look right here, and I have G to the 6th over G to the 2nd. This is a division, so I'm going to keep my G, and I've got 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay, with my H, I'm going to take the negative h to the bottom, so I have an h to the 8th here, and I'm going to break that h to the 2nd down to the bottom, making it positive. Okay, now I have h to the 8th, h to the 2nd, and it's at the bottom of my fraction, so it's h to the 10th. And I look at my choices, and I see g to the 4th, h to the 10th. Okay, so that is our test review. Hopefully you do well. I'll see a lot of 100%s.